Understanding Anal Sex, a comprehensive guide. Hit the subscribe button for upcoming videos. Thank you. Anal sex refers to the sexual practice that involves the insertion of the penis, fingers or sex toys into the anus. Despite being a taboo subject for many, it is an intimate act that can be pleasurable when done safely and consensually. This guide aims to provide an in-depth understanding of anal sex, including its health aspects, techniques, and the importance of communication and consent. Historical and cultural perspectives. Anal sex has been recorded throughout history and across cultures, often surrounded by varying degrees of acceptance and taboo. In ancient Rome and Greece, anal sex was part of the sexual repertoire and had different connotations based on social status and power dynamics. In modern times, perspectives on anal sex vary, widely influenced by cultural, religious, and personal beliefs. Despite these variations, it remains a common sexual practice among both heterosexual and homosexual couples. The anatomy involved to understanding the anatomy of the anus and rectum is crucial for safe and enjoyable anal sex. The anus is the external opening of the rectum, surrounded by sphincter muscles that control the passage of stool. These muscles can be voluntarily contracted or relaxed, which is an important aspect to consider during anal penetration. Inside the rectum is a tube that connects to the colon and lacks the natural lubrication found in the vagina. Preparation and communication. Consent and communication * before engaging in anal sex. Open and honest communication with your partner is essential. Discuss boundaries, desires, and any concerns you might have. Consent is paramount. Ensure that all parties are willing and comfortable with the act. Hygiene * cleanliness is a critical aspect of anal sex. The rectum naturally contains bacteria, so thorough cleaning can reduce the risk of infections. Some people opt for enemas to clean the rectum, though gentle cleaning with water and mild soap around the anus is often sufficient. Lubrication * since the anus does not produce natural lubrication, using a good quality lubricant is necessary to reduce friction and prevent tears. Water-based and silicone-based lubricants are popular choices, but avoid oil-based lubricants if using latex condoms, as they can degrade the material. Techniques for safe and enjoyable anal sex. Relaxation * the key to enjoyable anal sex is relaxation. The receiver should feel relaxed and at ease, both mentally and physically. Starting with gentle massage and arousal can help the sphincter muscles to relax. Gradual insertion * begin with smaller objects or fingers before progressing to larger ones. This allows the muscles to gradually stretch and adapt. Using a well-lubricated finger or a small butt plug can be a good starting point. Communication during the act * continue to communicate during anal sex. If the receiver feels discomfort or pain, it's important to stop and adjust. Pain can indicate that more relaxation or lubrication is needed, or that a slower pace should be adopted. Positions * and positions are more comfortable for anal sex than others. The receiver being on top allows them to control the depth and speed of penetration. Other positions, like spooning or lying on the side, can also offer comfort and control. Health considerations. Condom use * using condoms during anal sex is highly recommended to prevent the transmission of sexually transmitted infections. STIs. The lining of the rectum is thin and more susceptible to tears, which can increase the risk of STIs. Regular STI testing * regular testing for STIs is crucial for sexually active individuals, especially those engaging in anal sex. Many STIs can be transmitted through anal contact, and early detection is key to effective treatment. Post-sex hygiene asterisk. After anal sex, cleaning the area can help prevent infections. Urinating after sex can also help flush out any bacteria that might have entered the urethra. Psychological aspects. Anal sex can be a psychologically intense experience. For some, it can bring a heightened sense of intimacy and connection. However, it can also evoke feelings of vulnerability or anxiety. Be mindful of these emotions, and addressing them with a partner can enhance the overall experience. Misconceptions and myths. Several myths and misconceptions surround anal sex, often leading to unnecessary fear or stigma. One common myth is that anal sex is exclusively a homosexual practice, which is untrue as many heterosexual couples engage in it. Another misconception is that anal sex always causes pain or damage. With proper technique and care, it can be a pleasurable and safe experience. The role of media and society. Media portrayal of anal sex often lacks nuance, either sensationalizing it or depicting it inaccurately. This can contribute to misinformation and unrealistic expectations. Educating oneself through reliable sources and having candid discussions can help demystify anal sex and promote healthy attitudes. Exploring pleasure for many. Anal sex can be a source of significant pleasure due to the concentration of nerve endings around the anus. Both men and women can experience pleasurable sensations from anal stimulation. For men, stimulation of the prostate gland, sometimes referred to as the P-spot, can lead to intense orgasms. For women, the internal stimulation can indirectly pleasure the G-spot. Final thoughts. Anal sex, like any sexual activity, requires mutual consent, communication, and respect. It can be a fulfilling part of a sexual relationship when approached with care and consideration. Understanding the physical and emotional aspects, maintaining hygiene, and using proper techniques can enhance safety and pleasure. By debunking myths and fostering open conversations, we can create a more informed and accepting perspective on anal sex.